Hey everyone, so we are currently at day 89 on the Appalachian Trail through hike, mile 1706.9, and we have Gardenstates, aka Julie. Julie, a lot of people have been asking me about the Zerk and the different gear that you've been that you've had. So I asked Julie to do a gear video, and she said I'll do one. So
yeah. So I switched to the Zerk from the ULA circuit in Harper's Ferry.
Now, why did you end up getting the Zerk?
So I started out with the ULA circuit, which is a 68 liter pack. This one is a 40 liter. So I just been narrowing down my gear, and I didn't need that many liters anymore. So I switched to this one, which holds my stuff perfectly inside. So it's the perfect amount of liters for me. I just love this pack. It has the mesh. You can kind of see where your stuff is through the mesh, but not like totally visible. It has multiple pockets on the outside, so it has a water bottle holder, and then you could put like some stuff there on both sides. And then you can put a bunch of snacks in these, along with your phone and your anchor charger. So even this anchor charger fits in there, which is nice.
You can walk as you charge.
Yep.
Is this an ultralight pack, or is there a foam backing that comes with it?
There is a pad inside, so it comes. I haven't really taken the pad out, but you can take the pad out. It's Velcro here, and the pad comes right out here. The foam pad,
nice.
Yeah. So you have a little bit support there, but there's no big hip belt. It's a tiny hip belt, so you'll feel it more in your shoulders, but you get used to it fairly quickly. I got used to that in about like a week or so. So I like it. It works for me for my hike. So I'll go over my clothes next.
Do you use a bag liner for that pack?
I do.
Okay.
I use this one. I started with a compactor bag, and then it got holes in it. Every time I'd go to do laundry, I'd use the compactor bag for my laundry bag and get holes in it. This is more sturdier, lasts a little bit longer. It's just an Osprey liner.
Okay. Waterproof.
Yeah. So that works. It's a little heavier, but that's okay. So for clothing, I have my R1 hoodie, which is still holding up really good, and it has the phone pocket there, which is nice. That's my fleece.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have my down jacket, Mountain Hardwear, very lightweight. It packs down pretty well into its own pocket, or you could just pack it down. That's pretty good. I'll just put everything over there. Then I got Ex Officio underwear, 2 pairs. I've got Darn Tough socks. These are brand new. I had to switch out my socks because my socks were just getting bad. These are
the old shoes beat them up.
Yeah, my shoes beat them up. I got holes in my shoes, and yeah, they weren't protecting the socks. So I got new Darn Toughs. And then I've been also using Injinji socks. I upgraded to these Ultra Runner ones. They're a little thicker and supposed to last a bit longer. I was using these really thin ones before, and they were just getting bad. So hopefully those hold up better. Then I wear 2 shirts. This one I sleep in. It's just a tank top. I sleep in my tank top at night. And then if I get cold, I just put my down on or my hoodie. And then this is a shirt I actually hike in. So these shirts you can get on the Trek website, thetrek.co. They're Patagonia shirts, and they're quick drying, and they make you smell better because you can't really
It's got a bear on there. How many bears have you seen on the AT? A lot of people ask, have you seen any bears?
I've seen 6 bears. You only saw 3.
I saw the 3.
Yeah. And then I changed out the Patagonia shorts to Nike shorts.
More comfortable later?
Well, I lost weight, so I needed another pair of shorts, and I wasn't paying another
$60 for
$60
Patagonia.
on Patagonia ones. Nike works fine.
Yeah.
Anything is better. I mean, shorts, you don't really need to spend a fortune on shorts. They're just shorts. Rain gear.
Just don't wear jorts.
What are jorts?
Cut out jeans.
Yeah, no. Okay, so this is the Marmot Precip jacket. This has been holding up pretty well. It's a little bit heavier than what Baskets use. He uses the Outdoor Research Helium 2 jacket. I use this one. I got this pretty cheap on eBay, and it's been holding up good. It's a little heavier, but it keeps you warmer, which I need because I get cold. So then these have been holding up good too. These are North Face rain pants. I got these in I got these in Fontana Dam. They've been holding up good. North Face rain pants.
Fontana Dam doesn't have an outfitter. You got those at the Nantahala Outdoor Center.
You are right. The Knock. You're right. Oh yeah, Fontana Dam. It was right before Fontana Dam.
Yeah. Fontana Dam has a lodge and a little gas station.
Yeah. Okay, so then my gloves. I just bought these today, actually. They're liners. I lost my Outdoor Research gloves. So now I'm using these Hestra ones. These will work.
Wool?
Yeah,
nice.
Wool ones, and then I have the rain mitts to go over.
Those are cool. For $30, those are...
These are good. These I got at Neil Gap. These are good.
Mm-hmm. For $30, that's a good deal. You don't got to spend who knows how long... Get the Z-Packs or whatever. I know there's some high-priced ones, but...
And then I use the Z-Packs bag to stuff all my clothes in there. That's my dry bag for my clothes. Bear bag, Z-Packs bear bag. And I lost my spoon, so now I'm using just a plastic spoon. You really don't need a fancy spoon. You really don't. Especially when you hardly use it, because I'm stoveless. No stove here, so. Been doing the stoveless thing since Virginia, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Since early Virginia.
Oh.
That's that. I do have 2 ankle braces that I carry with me just in case. I only wore them for a couple weeks in Virginia, but they don't weigh much. They just compress your ankle. I use them for a little more stability in Pennsylvania too with all the rocks. But that's that. Headlamp, I use the Spot Black Diamond headlamp. It works pretty good. And it locks too.
That's a good feature.
Mm-hmm. I switched to the Anchor 20,000 because I had 2 10,000s and one went through the wash in my Anchor hoodie. So I switched to this one. This one I like a lot better because I think it's lighter because there's only one of it.
How many charges does that give you?
8 charges. And then I have the Anchor block with the 2 USBs in it.
How much does something like that cost?
This?
Yeah.
I don't know.
20?
Probably expensive.
Yeah.
It's an Anchor. Anchors are expensive. Probably 20. I don't know.
Yeah.
Then I have just regular earbuds. And then a bunch of batteries because we night hike a lot. And then this is the bag I keep all my electronics in. It's just a Hyperlite mountain gear bag.
I got the same one. It's about what, $40 at REI, right?
Yeah, it was pretty expensive.
It's pricey, but it keeps all your electronics.
Yep.
Like considering how much an Anchor is, like this guy right here is like $40-50.
Yeah, you don't want that stuff.
And
to
then
get
a phone
damaged.
can be $700, $600, right? You wanna. It's better to invest into a dry bag like that.
This is my Z-Packs wallet. Keeps all your money, your IDs, everything dry. use the iPhone 8 Plus. And this is my phone bag for when it rains. So I usually put my phone in Ziploc baggies, just in case. And then I put my phone in here, fold it up, put it in my rain jacket, and then have the AWOL guide. I tear off the pages as I go to make it lighter.
That's smart. Not
much left in there. I keep a Sharpie just in case, and a pen. And then my Thermarest repair kit's in there too. I got a brush. This is just random first aid kit stuff. Just a bunch of random stuff in there. I've been using the Banana Boat sunscreen and some DEET spray. And then I have my travel toothbrush kit. Wipes and hand sani. Over here I have my Z-Packs tent. The bag is getting kind of flimsy, so I might need to get a garbage bag to put my tent in.
Yeah.
I'll still stuff it in the stuff sack, but it's not really keeping it waterproof anymore, so I'll have to get a new bag for my tent. The tent's holding up great though. That's the important thing.
If you guys want a tent review, we could probably do one later.
Yeah. And then I still have the Z-Packs tent stakes mixed with some MSR ones because I broke these in Pennsylvania. So 8 tent stakes for the Z-Packs tent. And then I've been using the Ultralight. This is an awesome pad. However, you got to be careful because if the terrain is rocky, if you're stealth camping and there's some twigs and stuff, you really got to layer. I put my rain gear underneath the Ultralight just to prevent it from popping. I have popped 2 of my pads already. One was a X-Lite and one was an Ultralight. So, yeah, you got to be careful because it is very lightweight. But you got to be careful you don't pop it. So, layer it with something like a pad or your rain gear works. Then I have my smart water bottle. And I go with the regular Sawyer. I had bad luck with the micros. You have to back flush them more often. I don't have time for that.
You're probably going to want to buy another bottle. I've seen you. This is the only bottle you've been carrying.
Yeah, I should probably buy a new smart water bottle. But I like the Sawyer squeeze. And then I have my Z-Packs tent. Z-Packs
quilt.
Sleeping bag.
Is it a quilt or a sleeping bag?
It's a quilt. 20-degree down quilt. And then it goes in this bag here. It comes with the bag. You don't have to pay for a bag. Nice. It comes with it.
What was the price on that? $300?
It was expensive. I want to say high 200s maybe.
Oh, that's not bad.
Was it 300?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. And
ask me all those questions I don't know the answers to.
Your trekking poles?
These are black diamond trekking poles.
You like them?
Yeah, I like them. Yep, they're pretty good. Haven't broken on me, so. And then last but not least.
Oh yeah, you gotta see. This is what hiking in the rain does to shoes. Now, this right here is a pair of new Ultras, and this right here,
my old ones. These are pretty beat up.
The
These got
insides,
holes in the sides.
Like if you go, the inside's here, and that's just ripped through. So that's when they wet out like that, like in a dry climate, hiking in the desert or whatever, it probably won't rip like that, like, you know. But here, going through PA, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and now in Vermont, like, they're tearing apart. And once it rips at the top, you're basically wearing, like, you almost have to duct tape them, so you don't want to get them.
They're pretty.
Yeah, but it's
actually, the bottoms look okay. It's
bottoms
like
are okay.
The bottoms look fine. It's the.
Yeah, like this is right here. You want a little more grip here.
Yeah.
So that's a lot beefier.
Yeah, that's true.
Here you're kind of. This is still good, but that's kind of out.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the Ultras? Some people love them, some people hate them. How's the zero drop as far as stability goes and things like that?
That's all great.
Yeah.
I wish they would be more durable.
Yeah.
That's my only complaint. But comfort-wise, they're fine.
Hiking the most rugged trail in the country or world, though, like there's only so much durability you can go. A lot of people complain, but what you got to realize is when you're in Pennsylvania, you're going hundreds of miles over rocky terrain, and then New Jersey and all that.
Your shoes are gonna get messed up.
They're gonna get messed
way,
up. Yeah, unless you have like leather
I forgot
boots.
to go over my base layers.
What do you got?
So I got the Smart Wool Tap, and I got Icebreaker leggings.
Those will keep you warm as
They're wool, so
you got New Hampshire coming up here.
Yeah, so I have a mixture. I mean, this is basically everything I've been carrying.
Yeah.
There's only a small portion where I didn't carry my winter clothes. That I've been carrying winter clothes.
Don't know what the base weight is. Don't have a scale here, but you're pretty light. And I think the new pack, once you got the new pack, you've been moving like faster and a little more like free. You're not as
so this pack,
less stress on the hips.
Yeah, I've been keeping up with you guys. You guys don't wait for me anymore.
You have been, yeah.
Yeah. So I love the pack. I love all my gear. I think I'm pretty like narrowed down now. I don't see myself getting rid of anything else.
Yeah. So
pretty dialed in here.
Pretty good video. I mean, anything else you want to say? Any gear changes? What would you do differently if you were to start? Would you have started with the Zerk?
The only reason I didn't start right from the front with the Zerk is because they were being shipped out. It's a pretty new pack. They're being shipped out a week before we got to Harper's Ferry.
Oh, okay.
So if I had gotten that pack sooner, I would have started with it. However, I did need to narrow. I needed that learning curve of narrowing down my gear to be able to fit my stuff into the Zerk. So it probably would have made more sense to start with a heavier pack and then see what you're comfortable with to use a smaller pack.
Yeah. Buy the gear first and then buy the pack.
See what's comfortable for you, because what's comfortable for me might not be comfortable